Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Press the Action Button podcast here on digital-delirium.com. As always, I am your host, Joystick, and boy, do we have a full house this week. Returning for the first time in quite some time is Radio Schaefer. Say hello to the people, Radio Schaefer.
Radio Schaefer! Yeah! Hello.
Yep. Also with us this week is T-Bag. Say hello to the people, T-Bag.
Not playing video games this week. Not drinking either.
Just talking about him. You're not drinking?
No?
That's crazy. Me neither.
He's got to
says
save
the
up
guy
for
that's
his
not
Viking
drinking.
skills.
That's right.
Furthermore, we have Slacker-chan. Say hello to the people, Slacker-chan.
Hello, everybody.
Talk about your social distortion.
I think that's the first weekend.
I'm wearing a. Apparently, I'm wearing a sinful distortion shirt, but Schaefer, he has this problem where his brain stops functioning when he reads things, and he when it looks similar, his mind automatically just clicks into what he wants it to be, regardless of. I know that's the first mistake I make. However, he still thinks it says that because he lives in his own world and not reality.
2018, when social distortion.
It's not the shirt that says sinful
Can
distortion.
you blame him for living
Their
his own world?
100th anniversary.
Jesus Christ! Look at him! He's ready to devour our soul. Look at him.
Can you blame him for living in his own world? His world's filled to crap with music.
I can't
Which is
because
awesome.
Social distortion.
I can't for one reason because he won't let me live in my world
of their
Tony.
band on 2018. We're gonna be on that front in California.
Yes, we
and
are.
We're gonna listen to them scream.
Right.
Take away this land.
Yeah, who knew they wrote
I-
that in 1913, right?
Yeah.
He's got a t-shirt that looks like it says social distortion, and then above it says established 1913. So he's been going off for an hour now about 2018 social distortion's 100th anniversary. We're gonna go there.
Take away this ball and chain.
Last but not least with us is
Wait.
Gameface.
Tony's.
Say hello to the people. Yeah, we can't go on.
can't take him
fucking
anywhere.
Tim, this is why we can't have nice things. Say hello to the people's Gameface.
My head's starting to hurt again. I'm gonna reach for another queer beer.
Maybe you need another.
Would you like to tell the
Coconut
people
milk.
what you are drinking?
Caliber. It's from the makers of Guinness. It's actually import. They actually import near beer.
Oh, man.
Yeah, who'd have thunk it?
It likes to pretend that it is beer.
It's actually probably my least favorite. I haven't been drinking this whole month. I'm gonna start drinking again probably the first day of next month, and I've sampled
The very
about
first
seven different. Yeah, probably. I've sampled about 7 different kinds of non-alcoholic beer over the course of this month, and I've come to the conclusion that they all suck. I mean, taste-wise, they're just everyone is just a little bit off, and it's always in a different way.
You know what would be a good reference
What?
in this case?
What?
A song from a great band. Life goes by so fast. You only want to do what you think is right. Close your eyes and it's past. Story of my life. La la. Story of
For those of us drinking real beer and not queer beer, we are drinking Labatt Blue from Canada.
Like the boss.
I kind
From
of already
Canada.
opened mine because I was
everybody
getting
did.
Yeah, well, I haven't opened mine yet, so yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Schaefer didn't know
That'll
better,
sound good in the mic.
But I was just I forget. Eventually, I was sitting here. You guys are trying to figure out the mics because Alex failed, and I'm just
Yeah.
you know what? Screw it. I'm thirsty.
Fucking Alex over here turned off his mic, and that somehow turned off every single one of the other 5 mics that we currently are using. This damn podcast.
Does somebody have a bottle opener? My near beer is not a twist off.
Schaefer,
You have keys with a bottle opener.
Not on me.
Tim's got a bunch of chocolate.
Well, that's
in here.
your own fault.
Let's eat that.
That's not gonna open up.
You
the,
created this predicament, now you get a
Chocolate. Feed me.
I don't think chocolate's going to solve the problem, so I'm going to have to go find a bottle opener.
Rest in peace.
Simultaneous release. Oh my.
California sugar. She's my priestess. I'm your priest. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Oasis?
No, that was the Chili Peppers.
Chili Peppers, yeah.
Same difference. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a bottle opener.
How was that Chili Peppers poster?
Yeah, Down had a
Guy,
similar
Schaefer.
song about New Orleans, except it was more vulgar. It was called New Orleans is a dying whore.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Down.
I gotta find that song.
I have it.
Damn.
I've got all 3 of their albums.
Why'd you decide to get a bunch of brick chocolate, Tim?
Because dark chocolate is, quote, good for the heart. And you will, quote, live longer, end quote.
Yeah!
And it's tasty.
That too.
And it's, quote, tasty,
End quote.
end quote.
I mean, just a little bit of dark chocolate.
Honestly, because you can kind of get away,
End quote.
both
Space shuttle.
health-wise
Quote.
and weight-wise, with binging on a little bit of dark chocolate as opposed to milk chocolate.
You shouldn't binge on it, though.
Binging on a little.
When I say binge, I mean like maybe eat okay, I don't mean literally binge.
Then don't say
Don't
binge.
use it.
Okay.
Because next thing you know, you're gonna become like one of the band members of Buck Cherry, and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna make a dumb song. I'm gonna call it "I Love the Cocaine."
I like the cocaine.
That song sucks. That band sucks.
Yeah, there we go.
I never liked Buck Cherry.
That's binging. How much can you binge on dark chocolate? Because it's one of those things. All exciting at first, but
Yeah, I don't-
after about a bar and a half, you're like,
So you're saying it's kind of like eating a Double Down, where you're like, this is fucking awesome when you first take the bite, and then by the time you finish the Double Down, you're
You
like,
hate yourself.
my heart hates me.
Well, no, it's not that it'll physically hurt you. Just your stomach will it can't take that much. 2, also,
Yeah, the acidity.
it's honestly, the cocoa really is a drug. Like the dark chocolate.
Yeah,
is
it does a
drug.
whole bunch of things to your nerves.
I
Yeah,
hear
so
that.
positive.
at first it's good, but too much and you're just gonna be like.
I hear that beer is good. 1 beer a day is good for your heart, and
Really?
if you're over 60, it helps prevent dementia. 1 beer a day.
Well, it also helps prevent
Really?
strokes
Cool.
because it's a natural blood thinner.
Yeah, that's why.
Is that-
Especially, yeah.
Yeah.
But is there any study on how
Red
many?
wine.
Does that mean that I'm not drinking
How many
often
beers
enough?
is too many
Because
a day?
I haven't had that much alcohol
More than 2,
lately.
Okay,
and then you're doing harm to your
Like
body.
outside of the
so more
podcast,
than
I
2 beers
barely
a day,
drank
and
anything.
you're hurting yourself.
Pretty much.
But what if it's like you
Wow.
have like 10 beers one day and you don't touch it for a week or 2?
Nope. Doesn't work that way.
No, okay.
That's not how moderation
Well,
works.
no, I mean it does do. No, what I mean it does do damage to you, but it's
Like-
not going to.
It's
Just
too much
getting
work for your
turn.
liver.
Let's
getting-
take previously
yeah.
applied lessons of moderation and apply it to drinking Guinness. Genius!
Brilliant! Brilliant!
Brilliant.
Those commercials were great. I love those.
Actually, that sounds about right. 'cause-
Probably my second
when
favorite
I
beer
first
commercials
started at,
behind Real American Heroes.
No, what
and
you
Real
were
Men
saying
of
about
Genius.
2 beers sounds about
Those
right.
were
'Cause
awesome.
when I first started at CenturyLink, I would come home. I had like a case in the fridge. I drank 2. As I was winding down, getting ready for bed, I drank 2 beers, and by the time I was done with the second one, it was like, it was really, the beers helped me actually put me to sleep. And so by the time I was done with the second one, I'd be like, I'm going to bed. And I go to bed.
It's funny, despite all the empty carbs that's in beer, the hops, I think it is...
Hops.
Hops. Actually can help lower cholesterol. Says an English study. I heard they were recently going to start adding more hops to it.
So, there are these things called topics. We've got 5 of them.
And wait, we have a
Yes.
pre-topic. I
Five.
now have a PS3.
Tim's pregnant.
Yes.
And
Congratulations, Mark!
shut up, God
Congratulations, Timmy
It's
Sean.
not a boy or a girl, it's a pony. Shut up.
Yeah!
You're pregnant with a pony?
He asked me, is it a boy or a girl or a pony? So I said a pony to shut
I
the
missed
fuck
that.
up.
No, we don't want people saying things.
Anyway,
Yeah, Tim's not really pregnant.
I think we have our title.
Soliloquies.
Anyway, yeah, so PlayStation 3 now, that came with Skyrim, Battlefield 3, and Tekken Cross Street Fighter, and I have some money saved up, so I immediately went out and bought Arkham City.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, look at me! I have Skyrim.
You want to play it, or have you?
Someone
played it?
stole my copy of
If you wanna
Skyrim,
come
and I
over
want
and
to
play it
punch things
sometime.
until I get it back.
Really?
Yes, someone stole my copy of Skyrim. I was pissed.
Probably
I put
Mary.
140 hours into it, and I hadn't beaten
Well, it's
it.
not like they stole your save data, so...
Yeah, it'll still be there, but I
Yeah.
can't play it for about 3
Um,
weeks until Paul's like, "Yeah, I'm going to buy you another one now."
But
Because he said, "Give me 3 weeks if Mary doesn't return it."
why the hell did she steal it?
Because she's married.
She fucking Enderman.
Yeah, she is. She really fucking is.
Oh, real quick note on the PS3. I was funny. I came home last night. Chris kept playing as Poison and kicking Schaefer's ass with Poison.
Who's Shaver? I don't know. No.
Radio Schaefer.
What?
Poison is the transvestite.
Yeah, the
hooker from
dude that
Street
looks like a
Fighter.
chick.
It's not.
No,
it's-
like.
I
It's not-
thought Poison was from Streets of Rage.
and it's not Alice
No,
Cooper.
apparently
either.
she's actually from Street Fighter. She's like one of the joke
No, not sure
characters. But no, it's
Final
not that.
Fight.
It's not that Poison looks like a girl, dude. You did not know canonly that was actually a dude. You could not tell. There's like not even a bulge.
So it's like Birdo
I don't know who that is, but
from Mario 2.
oh yeah, I guess.
That canonically, Birdo in Japan was a
I'm
a
sorry,
male character
not
or something? I don't know.
transvestite. She's
Transgender.
Transgender, yeah.
See,
So.
Martha misses her pass life.
It's a guy that looks like a girl.
I'm talking
That's
about
what
a
it is.
character one of our friends was using to kick your ass. How does this have anything to do with my
Wait,
past life?
Wait, you can't answer to Martha if you won't answer to Schaefer.
No, I told him I would
What?
call him Laurel if he stops calling me Martha.
Stops.
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
I don't think
Do you
that's
know-
going to happen, Tim.
Do you know how many Marthas I get
I don't
a
think
day
so,
going,
Tim.
I can't get into my email! Okay, I'd be happy to help you with that. May I ask what's your email address? And they give me, well, my street address is... No, not your street address, the email address. I don't understand! My internet connection! You said your email.
Do you-
Yeah, I can't get my daughter's email. Okay,
Which
okay,
person are
Martha.
Yeah, well, there are a
Conversation.
lot of hicks here in
These
Pennsylvania.
these are the kind of customers I get, and a lot of them are named Martha. So, and every time I get
Let
one
it
named
go,
Martha,
Martha.
So it's Martha
I think
speaking
of
to
him.
Martha.
Yeah, it's her inner child of her past
I will
life.
throw this open beer at you.
Just don't touch the radio. Do not touch the
I'll
radio.
fart on the radio.
Dude, in
Like
the
you
words
farted
of
on
Real
his
Big
car?
Fish,
Yeah.
in the words of their album, Real Big Fish, turn the radio off.
Oh, by the way, I tried to tell him about the Radio Schaefer Tower in Minecraft.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, wait, so why'd you guys build a radio station in World of Warcraft? And I'm like,
Close enough.
Whatever.
Anyway.
They both have craft in the name, and that's
That's
about the only
it.
similarity.
Anyway,
Why isn't there a craft yet?
eventually.
Because you haven't made it.
Yeah, you need to make it.
There's a Dragon Craft. I don't know what it is, but I know it
Sweet.
exists.
There's
There's
a-
still an advertisement for it on my
Oh.
There
phone.
is a Matt
So,
Damon craft.
What are the topics?
Matt Damon
Craft.
Craft.
There is.
Okay,
Google it.
Nintendo this week held their press conference called Nintendo Direct.
It's something funny, Tim?
You just laughed at
Yeah,
your beer.
okay, I'm sorry. As soon as he said Nintendo. Okay, so Turnbull happened to visit.
Oh, I guess
Yesterday.
this is a Tim show now.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so Turnbull happened to visit yesterday, same day that the Season 2 finale came out.
Of what?
MLP.
Oh,
So me and him watched it together, and towards the end,
you held hands.
no. All of a sudden, Celestia just fucking
You cuddled into
disappears
each other.
when the villain appears,
Some people don't know
and
what
it's like,
MLP stands
we're like,
for.
where the fuck did she go? She was
They're
right
both
there.
off.
Loves pregnant
And Turnbull's response was, she
They're
said,
better
fuck
off
this,
that
I'm going
way.
to play Nintendo. So, that's why I laughed. I just remember that, because we both burst out laughing at that.
I would have gone a big-lipped alligator moment
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
if I had been watching it,
Okay.
and I wasn't.
Nintendo held their Nintendo Direct press conference this past week. At it, they announced a bunch of new games and all kinds of stuff. One of them is something that I'm particularly interested in. It's a collection of Kirby games for Kirby's 20th anniversary coming up. And they didn't give much detail on it, but Iwata said that all your favorite Kirby games will be included. And it's going to be for the Wii, and I'm actually kind of excited about this because I had Kirby's Block Ball and Kirby's Dream Land 2 as a kid, and I played through Kirby's Adventure as a kid as well, and I loved all three of them.
Well, the first two sounded sexual, but...
Oh my god! Of course,
Well, no,
Only in your
seriously.
tiny, sick little world.
Seriously, I think when they came up with this idea for a game, the guy was like on a trip and he went, what if we made a game about a living condom? Like,
Kirby.
I think it was more
He
like, what if we
swallows.
made a game about a living vacuum?
Yeah, he swallows.
Yeah,
But,
Anyway. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta be honest, I never played Kirby when I was young.
Good
so.
game.
You've
I'm,
played at least a couple of them, haven't you?
I think I've only ever played Kirby's Dream Land, but yeah, it was really good.
No, you played Kirby's Adventure. I know, because
What
I
about
played it with you in
game that I
the living room.
I loved.
what Radio Schaefer?
I loved playing Kirby in that game where you can play the different Nintendo characters.
You mean-
Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers, yes.
I
Good
love
game.
Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby was one of the most.
He could like
Best
suck in
characters.
the air, and then that motherfucker would go right.
Well, and then you could like steal any of the powers of the opposing characters. Like you could get like Link's hat and his
Yeah.
fucking sword or stuff like that.
I love Kirby. I never wanted Kirby to like leave because he's so awesome. He just.
It'll be interesting to see what all games they include with it. I would assume that they would include Kirby's Dream Land 1 and 2, as well as Kirby's Adventure, and I'm sure that won't be all that they'll include. They'll probably throw in other things, maybe Kirby's Dream Land 3, Kirby Superstar Saga. I don't know. What would be interesting is he had this.
Condom.
Kirby had this.
What did Kirby have, Josh?
I'm trying to remember
Corby.
what the game was called. It was a Super Nintendo game where you.
What?
Corby. Instead of Kirby, it's now Corby.
Corby.
That sounds like corned beef.
That'd be funny if you went like over to Germany and they renamed him for some reason, so now he's like Corby.
Why-
It was
why
similar.
Corby?
Have you played?
I don't know, why Donkey Kong?
Good question.
Yeah, Clark.
I can't remember the name, but have you played Donkey Kong or not Marble Madness?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, I have.
You played Marble Madness?
Yes.
Okay. It was similar to that, except you didn't like tilt the world. You just had to shoot Kirby and then navigate him around puzzles and stuff to try to get him into holes.
Oh.
And it wasn't very popular, but I always wanted to play that game because it looked cool, and I'd kind of like to see it included in this because I want to play it.
I'm not familiar with it.
I just, for the life of me, I cannot remember what the name of it
Tim,
was.
Schaefer, I'm not.
You're not what?
You're so.
I'm not Tom Cruise. I'm not actually Tom Cruise.
You're acting like him in that beanbag.
He's more sane than Tom Cruise.
I was thinking more like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
You're good.
Hey, Tony Stark is awesome.
All we need is Cuba Gooding Jr. at home.
Oh my god, his name is not Cuba Gooding Jr. It's Kiba.
It's Cuba
What?
Gooding Jr.
He keeps going Kiba Gooding. God damn it, he can't even say it.
Kiba
Um,
Gooding Jr.
Yeah, I'm gonna say now. I'm gonna call your dog Kiba Gooding Jr.
Who's
That's
Kiba?
awesome.
Our dog, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. is gonna learn. Show me the money.
He keeps yelling, show me the money at the
He's gonna
dog.
teach you that.
And then Kiba,
That's funny.
And then Kiba comes out and he goes, get away!
Show me the money, and then you'll be screaming at him, show me the money. Who's my motherfucker? You're my motherfucker, Jerry. Show me the money. It will happen as my brain is melting. It's coming. Yeah!
You know what's
just happened?
You know what's funny?
I'm
He's not
confused.
even high.
What's the next topic?
Kirby? I don't know.
Yeah,
think
I'm
it's
sorry,
about-
Corby?
I think it's about
Corey.
farting.
I think.
no, the
Which I
topic
hope I'm really
that we
good
were
at
on
it.
was there's going to be a Kirby collection for the series 20th anniversary, which is really cool because I had 3 or 4 Kirby games that I played a lot as a kid, and I really enjoyed them.
Alright. Now that we've done
Pardon me.
going down that little memory lane, does anyone think that this collection's a bad idea?
I don't think it's a bad idea.
Nope.
Kirby's the man.
Well,
I'd
I
like to
never
see
even
him
really
put-
played it, but
I'd like to see them
I don't think it's a bad
put
idea.
like more extras and stuff into it than they did the Super Mario collection. That
You
they
mean like
did
a sound that can kill?
no, like videos on the history of
Like Radio
documentaries and
Shaver
stuff.
is a sound that,
That
can
might be
kill.
kind of cool.
You know what would be cool if Kirby had like super sucking ability, so he could like
He does.
He does.
Kirby is bigger made.
inhale
Suck.
so hard.
Suck.
You could suck nature and like all these squirrels and hedgehogs and everything in the fucking
Hedgehogs.
universe. And then he pop a squat.
You know what would make this package a lot better? Is if it had commentary with Radio Schaefer. But it wasn't like a production commentary where it was like a special feature. It was an option you could turn on while you were actually playing. And it would just be like him doing a let's play. So you'd hear him go like, whoa, what is that? Oh my gosh!
Wait, we need to do.
did Kirby just turn into a UFO? Oh my god!
Wait,
Cool.
dude, that's a
there
great
was a
idea.
UFO
No, Alex, that's a
power-up
great
in
idea.
Kirby's Adventure.
I need to do once I get my new computer. I gotta set up to have him do a let's play through Metal Gear Solid. The first.
I want to do
That's gonna get like 1 million hits
Give it
overnight.
to me. Give it to me. I'm ready. I'm ready to
Well, I
fucking...
kind of need a computer that
I
can
will
do
blow
that.
Revolver Ocelot into like next.
You will blow Revolver Ocelot. You just kind of like pause there for a second. I will blow Revolver Ocelot
I am going to
into
your blood! Exit stage left, exit stage right. You can't see the exit because of the lights
Jesus in the exit signs are burned out.
The only thing more dangerous than a carnal. Jesus Christ.
Shut up, Liquid.
The only thing more dangerous than a cornered jackal is a cornered Schmoopy-Doo!
Okay, so John B. Swenger, John Beiswenger, Beiswenger.
Let's just call him John
Very
Doe.
professional, Josh.
Yeah, Beiswenger.
Oh my.
Author of the book Link is suing Ubisoft, claiming that
The
they're
book Link is suing Ubisoft?
what?
That would be an awesome book.
Is that like the
No, it's a book called Link that
Oh.
he wrote.
It's not about.
It's not about
it's
Zelda.
not. It hasn't got anything to do with that.
No,
Oh.
it's.
It's just a horrible
I don't
coincidence.
know what it is. I don't know what it's
Wait,
about.
okay, wait, why
the
is he
article
suing
didn't
them?
say what it was about.
Book?
But he is suing Ubisoft because he claims that their Assassin's Creed franchise infringes on that book with its Animus,
What's
which
Animus?
they use to dive back into the past
It's
and
something
see
that you
the-
put in your
book about.
No, the Animus is like this machine that you lay on, and then it has like a screen or whatever that displays the memories of your ancestors that it sees through your genes or something like that.
So it's an enema that goes through your genes?
How much of that was in the book?
I don't know. I haven't. This is the first I've heard of the book, but he is looking to stop the sale of Assassin's Creed 3 when it comes out,
Yeah,
and he's
right.
looking
Yeah,
for
right.
between $1 million and $5 million in damages for this.
What damage?
As a
No, this is bullshit because even if it was somehow stolen, he's been under a rock so long that it took till the third Assassin's Creed before he went, "They stole my idea."
And it's not even the
Like-
third, it's 1, 2,
Yeah, I know.
3, like the fifth. There's like 5 of them now.
I just hope the poor son of a bitch knows the word penumbra.
What's penumbra?
Phenomena!
An aura of implied rights.
Phenomena!
Wait, an aura of fried rice?
An aura of implied rights.
Wait,
Okay.
fried rights?
Is
this book any good, Josh?
I haven't read it.
Oh.
This is the first. Reading this news story is the first I've heard of it, but I thought it was an interesting story. Anyway, as a direct response to this, fans of the Assassin's Creed series went and found his book on Amazon, which had 1 review, and gave it about 34.
Did they read it?
About 24 of which were 1-star reviews. They review bombed it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of...
Childish?
How many
Yeah.
how many books did he sell because of it?
34.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is just a publicity stunt by him to sell more books because
I mean, that's smart on that guy's part.
It actually is. You know what would have been funny, though, is if the one review there was from, what's the guy's name? Jay Sherman, and he just saying, it stinks!
it's
Yeah, what did the one guy who reviewed it before really like it?
I don't know. I just know that Assassin's Creed fans review bombed it. They gave it about 24 1-star reviews, so the thing's got a horrible rating on Amazon now.
So there were only 36 Assassin's Creed fans?
Though there were 36
34.
Assassin's Creed fans that chose to do this.
Oh.
There are 36 children who are fans of Assassin's Creed.
I mean,
There
Oprah
are a
has,
lot. There
Oprah
are.
has more say than that.
Well, that's because she listened to Shaka Khan in her free time. No wonder. Well, who else would run around screaming, I'm every woman, scream it to me.
Wrong black woman.
Whatever, Shaka Khan is a black woman, Oprah's a black woman. Black women help black women. That's the moral of that story.
I was gonna say, I don't think Oprah did that.
Yeah, Schaefer.
That would be kind of awesome, though.
Well, Shaka helped Oprah. One of them helped the other.
Chakra helped Obama?
Shaka.
No! You guys,
Shaka Luther King.
you guys are failing at this
Wasn't
African
that the name of the
rhetoric.
director that fucking Chris Tucker? Not Marcus Tucker. The other
Shit, I should have.
Chris
gotten
Rock
the
played
CCR.
in a.
I should
Jay
have
and
played-
Silent Bob
Yeah.
Strike Back.
I should have played.
Wasn't his name Shaka Luther King?
Something like
I
that.
see your bed
So-
rising.
Does he want? Is he gonna? Do you think he's gonna win?
No. Nice.
Highly doubtful.
You know
I
what's-
don't know how similar this book is. I haven't read it. I can't tell you. I played Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. They're both pretty decent
Did you
games.
play everything?
I haven't played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood or Revelations.
Didn't those come after 2?
Yeah. It continues the story of 2, and 3 features a new protagonist who's half Indian and half English.
You know, it was a topic from another week. However,
Indian.
EA, worst company in America.
Electronic Arts.
It's
Yeah, they were voted the worst company
It's
in America.
still funny.
Which is hilarious.
Still
This
funny.
will never be not funny to me.
Yeah. I still have
It's
pictures.
Still funny to me.
I still have pictures on Facebook of you dragging that oven.
Well, you said it was a toaster.
It was a
Toaster oven.
He's dragging
Don't
around a
let the
toaster oven
bastards
Yeah.
go.
on its
Don't
cord.
let it go.
While riding his bike.
I
Yeah,
just get a
yeah.
picture message of that with the soundbite of him saying, "This will never be unfunny to me."
Yeah, EA winning worst company in America will never be unfunny to me.
I like how I saw in Game Trailer say an article. What can they do to turn this around? Not suck.
Quit being dicks to their customers and their
Being a douchebag, It's
developers.
totally going to backfire on you.
Do you think that guy's book is any good?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about
Do you
him.
think all those people were lying about
I think
the
if it
1-star
was-
rating?
I think if it
Yeah.
was good enough, well,
I don't
think
think
they were
any of them read it.
speculating.
They're just speculating.
I think if it was good enough, he wouldn't be worried about
No.
some video game franchise ripping it off.
One of the reviews actually said, I read this book and it ripped off Assassin's Creed. So obviously he didn't really read the book, he's just bitching.
Yeah.
He's intentionally like trying to get back at this guy by saying, you know what, you say your Assassin's Creed rips off your book.
Well, the
I'm gonna
question
ruin
is,
your
what
book's
came out
ratings."
first? Assassin's
chicken or-
Creed or the book?
Well, I would
The
assume
Assassin
that
or the Creed?
the book had to come first.
Otherwise, his
he would have
lawsuit
no
would
claim.
be like thrown out like right away.
Yeah, they would be like, this came out in 2009, Assassin's Creed came out in 2007, you have no case, good day.
See, so the big question is the story almost the same, or is it just the one concept of seeing? Because if it's just a concept of a machine that can see your past ancestors' memories, he's not going to win shit.
I think that's all it is.
However,
if
if the plot, the characters, and everything seems very, very similar, then he could have a case and he could potentially win.
You could say that there is a link between the book and the game.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yes.
And then
He doesn't get a high five from Alex.
Long distance. Oh, okay. Across the table.
There you go.
Alex didn't think it was funny.
Okay. Sony announced God of War Ascension for the PlayStation 3. It is a prequel to the first game, which, if you've played God of War 3, that's the only place they can go at this point. How are you going to continue the God of War series after the end of 3? You've seen the ending of 3, right?
Pardon me.
I thought-
We can edit that out.
Frida.
Thank you.
You know where they should go?
Can we start that over again? What were you just saying?
Prequel to God of War.
God of War Ascension, announced for the
'cause-
PlayStation 3. It's going to be a prequel to the first game.
Because where else can they go after God of War 3? And the answer is, let it go. You had a good run. Move on to something else.
God of War
but
in
you know how this
space.
is. It's going to be, it's
Oh,
like
crap,
God of
it's
War
over.
makes a shitload of money with every single release, and
So
they
we
like
gotta
making
whore it
shitloads of
out.
money.
Yeah, we need to whore it out.
It's like that famous
They said, and I quote, "This is our most ambitious God of War yet," and I'm sure it will be, but that is such a vague description that it's almost meaningless, you know?
And Queen Latifah as Princess Zelda.
Princess Zelda,
It's just
that's
popped
like
into my
reversed
mind.
Michael Jackson's disease.
It just popped into my mind.
God, I miss Queen Latifah. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn the grill.
What?
You heard me, woman. You will make them beans. Beans don't
Make
burn
me a
the
sandwich!
grill. Yeah, hell yeah! I need Queen Latifah. Where the hell is she? Why isn't she?
Why isn't she here making us sandwiches?
And like,
Oh!
adding my Lanta to something. I don't know.
Like,
He has
She
no
didn't-
idea where he's going to go with this.
What are you talking about?
I'm failing. I'm just failing. Welcome to the jungle.
We got fun and games.
What's the next topic?
Black
That-
people.
I just God of War was the
Oh,
next
that's
topic.
it?
Yeah,
That's the topic?
well, they announced a new God of War. It's called Ascension. It's going to be a prequel. They said it's going to be the most ambitious God of War yet.
What's it about?
But that does not say ambitious
to
in what
one.
way. It's a prequel to the first God of War.
and that's
which
all
pro-
he's saying so far.
Which probably means it's going to tell the story of the battle where he called upon.
So, wait, we might actually get to play as Kratos when he was a god.
Before he was a god.
Before, Tim.
Before history, Tim. History.
We might get to
Science.
play as Kratos before he was enslaved to Ares, or whatever you want to call it. Ares' bitch. Basically, he was Ares' bitch.
Doesn't all that happen in the first game, though? When he
Well-
calls upon the gods?
They flash back to it in the first game and show you how he became who he was.
Oh. Well, wasn't the prequel in the first game, then?
Well, I'm just I don't know. I'm just speculating what this game might be about. So, don't listen to me. It could be about something completely different. We don't know.
Could be about popsicle sticks.
Could be about ponies.
It could be
It could.
about Yoko Ono.
Oh
Oh, yo.
It could be about. Excuse me.
no!
Okay, you guys want to talk about
Yes.
Battletoads and
Yes.
Double Dragon?
Why haven't we been
Wait.
talking about Battletoads this whole show?
Because Battletoads is one of the topics.
Why
kind
haven't-
of.
Why is it one of the
Okay.
topics?
Why isn't it
There's an
the topic?
upcoming reboot of Double Dragon called Double Dragon Neo that
Why
looks
they need
fucking
to call it
awesome.
Double
What?
Dragon Neo.
I don't know.
Because it's new.
It's not... means
It's wait, Double Dragon Neon. Sorry.
Neon.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called Double Dragon Neon.
Double
but
Dragonion.
Neo made sense.
yeah, Double Dragon Neo makes sense, but it's called Neon.
Why does
So
Neo make sense and Neon doesn't?
Neo means new.
yeah, Neo
Yeah.
means new.
Fuck!
2 thumbs
And it
up.
sounds a whole lot cooler than saying Double Dragon New.
Yeah, but neon's just a
Yeah, that sounds like a
type of-
soft drink.
Yeah.
It's
Neon
overdone.
is a gas.
Well, what's it gonna be about?
Well, it's
Beating
about
people up?
yeah, beating people up and trying to get back your girlfriend. The same thing that every single one of them, every single other
Isn't
Double
what that-
Dragon is
what was
about.
that? It was called like Night Horror Fest, where you put on the mask and you become the.
Are you talking about
Talking about the movie? No.
the one where you hit people with the 2x4 and then
Yeah.
like splat against the back wall? Yeah, yeah. I know what game you're talking about. Slaughterhouse?
Yeah, isn't that what that game's about? You have to get your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot more
That's a
violent.
lot of video games.
You know what else?
Do you have that video
Mario.
game, Josh?
What?
Do you have that game?
Slaughterhouse? No, I do not. Sorry. I wish I did. It looks fucking awesome, but I've never played it.
Tim, that's what you can buy when you pay.
Anyway, I don't know if any of you guys remember, but back on the Super Nintendo, there was a crossover game where you could play through the game either as Billy and Jimmy or the Battletoads. And it
No,
was,
Bimmy and Jimmy.
well, that was a fucking typo in what, the
Two.
third game?
I think it was it the second or the third?
It was one of those two, but it was like, okay, you got this right in the first game. How'd you screw it up here? You know? But they said the developers were asked about possible downloadable content or whatever if you would be able to play as the Battletoad, which we haven't seen a Battletoads game in like 15 years, so that'd be fucking cool to see them
15
again.
years?
It's been a long fucking time since
When
the
did the
last
last
Battletoads.
Battletoads game come out?
90s.
You have a wait.
I don't know exactly. And they said that if the fans support this game and if there is enough cry out for the Battletoads being playable in this game, they will probably add it in as downloadable content, which is awesome. I would love to see that happen.
Did you have to pay for it?
Well, probably. It'd
Alex-
probably be like no more than $5. But I'd pay $5 to play as the
Alex,
Battletoads in a
did you
modern
hear
game.
what I was saying?
I could not make out a word you were saying.
Because you were like looking at me and laughing.
I just saw your lips moving, and it sounded like you were casting a spell.
Yeah, it did.
That was 97, wasn't it?
Frogger?
Froggy?
Froggy.
Yeah, it was
Well,
on
let's put it this way: if the
PlayStation.
mic picked it up, Josh will be telling you about it.
Okay.
I have no idea what you were saying because I was busy talking about how awesome the Battletoads are.
I know, that's what makes it even funnier.
I was
And
like,
the Battletoads are fucking awesome.
Yes, they are.
You ever played the Battletoads game?
No.
Long time ago. For some reason, the place where we got video games never had Battletoads for some reason. But this other one that my mom didn't like to go to did, so we had to like convince my mom to. I don't know. They never had Battletoads. But the one, I think it was the one that you later went on to work
Why
at.
didn't your mom like going to this video game store?
Because it cost more to rent or something.
Oh, okay.
We only ever. This is back when we rented everything, and my mom would only go to like one place to rent.
And you would just go to your mom and be like, "But Mom,
No,
Battletoads."
First it was Blockbuster, then someone she worked with. There was a pharmacy called Farmore that actually rented games out of like a back corner.
I was a kid. I used to go.
You could actually rent
Well,
games
I
and
read, like-
movies out of this place in the back of
Oh,
the.
those were.
It was weird. Huh? Oh yeah, beer.
Please.
And then we started going there, and then that closed. So instead of
What?
going back to
Good.
Blockbuster, we started going to West Coast Video.
Mm.
And then we got Battletoads, and we raged. In a good way. Raged.
Remember Marky?
You raised in a good way when you find out how fun it is.
Remember Marky from West Coast Video?
oh my god, my old manager,
I remember of her.
she's such
Ugh.
a crazy bitch.
You raised in a good way when you started playing it, and then you continue playing it, and you raised in a bad way because of how ridiculously difficult it was.
Yeah.
Battletoads punished you for playing it.
Yeah.
And we continued to play it anyway because it was fun. It was one of the best beat 'em ups. Then you got to that fucking level where you were trying to jump over
because
the
you know when
fences
no
on the
one was
little
around, she would like pretend to
motorcycle or
karate
whatever it
chop and
was.
kick at me, and it's like, please stop. And she didn't.
I never
it was
beat
the
it.
most awkward shit
I never could
ever.
beat it. It's fucking ridiculously
It's like,
hard.
my boss is pretending to karate chop and kick at me, and it's annoying.
I'm kind of disappointed I never ever got to go into the 18 and older zone. Never.
I thought you did.
I did. I would go in, but Tim would always kick me out for some reason.
Because I didn't.
Because I wasn't 18.
No.
Yeah, what the fuck,
No,
Tim?
because one, Mari was already annoyed by the fact some of the shit you guys would do when you would come in
We would come
when I
in
was
every-
working.
We
No,
would-
it would be one thing if I wasn't working, but when I was working, you guys would come in, and she saw that as an issue. She like literally told me, you know what? If they come in and are being annoying when you're not working here, you know that's one thing. They're just regular customers. However, when you're working here, they're your friends. And that's a little bit different, blah, 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 blah. And so, like, I
God,
didn't-
she was hot.
I really... It was technically illegal for you guys to be back there. It was technically illegal for me to work there, and I really didn't want to lose the job.
Oh my God, you're goody two shoes.
No, not goody two shoes. I was just looking out for myself because I didn't want to lose my job.
God save the West Coast.
I don't want to hear it because anything you could find in that back room,
There was good.
you could get off the internet.
There were
plus
above
more.
21 triple X.
What is wrong with you?
That's a lot of
Triple
X.
X fun. Triple X fun.
I'll never forget when Tom actually
Porno.
turned 18 and we took him out to buy porn and he tried to find the weirdest porn that he could
Gross.
find.
I got like hairy
job.
woman porn.
I remember before you even found that, you were like, okay, I gotta ask someone because I have no idea what I'm
No,
looking for.
I remember. I don't
Well,
even.
tell this-
I don't want this story to be told. I don't want this
You
story,
said
like-
one thing that just like made my life complete.
Oh, what was it?
Well, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be awkward. I can't watch. Actually, yeah, I can. And I walk around the corner just in time to hear you say to this clerk, he was like, so you're looking for like, you know, like hardcore fetish or something? And you're like, no, just something really, really ridiculous. Like, hey, we have a board covered in dildos and we're gonna hit you with it. So he bought hairy woman porn and left it in my car for like a whole year that I was in college. I found it like covered in dirt, like under a floor mat. And I was like, what the hell is this?
It's Tom's hairy woman
After
porn.
that,
It was
he
beautiful.
I think he gave it back and I threw it on somebody's lawn. I don't remember.
I threw a cabbage at my ex-girlfriend's front yard a couple years ago.
Who, Terry?
Oh, I never dated Terry.
Oh,
Nah,
Nope.
thought about it, but...
Didn't you miss her wedding?
Whoa.
And then Dean
That
died.
got different. That got
oh
really
yeah,
different.
that's. Miss Dina, Radio Shaver,
Radio Schaefer, Mrs. Dean!
Dean DeMore.
And then Jake died.
Yeah, Jake died.
Jake Coleman.
Yeah.
Jake?
Yeah, he died. You didn't know this?
No!
Oh,
Like,
Jake
more than a year
died.
ago.
No!
Yeah, he did.
My
Well-
heart stopped.
Drugs.
Were you close with Jake?
I
Drugs
thought it was
what got him?
actually natural causes. Like,
Nope, drugs.
Were you close with Jake Schaefer?
We
I
all
knew
knew.
him. He
We
was-
all knew
he's
what
so
happened. He was
idiotic.
on...
And I was thinking, oh, he'll live forever.
yeah, but it
and he
wasn't
looked
like
idiotic.
intentional or anything, was
He
it?
lived the
Damn.
opposite of
No, it
yourself.
wasn't intentional. He
SOB
just took too much on
fucking
accident and
cheated
died.
And left.
Which is
before we all-
actually, which believe it or not, is actually less stupid than how Dean died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Slightly.
Okay, can we quit making this podcast depressing?
Yeah, this is depressing.
I could make it. I could make it worse.
Do it.
I could mention ponies again.
No,
You've been good. You've been good. You get a pass.
Great, great. He's gonna turn it from depressing to depressing and gay.
Is there any more? Are there any more topics?
Yes, there's
Like
one more.
Malcolm
There's
Ingram.
one more topic.
Yes.
How much longer do
Depressing.
we have in the podcast?
Depressing and gay like Malcolm Ingram.
Life is
A bathhouse mule.
A bear.
The bear. Station bear.
Station bear.
For, to eat, perchance to taste of ham.
To eat ham.
Perchance to taste.
A bathhouse mule.
What's the last topic?
The suspense is killing me.
Okay.
Fuck, what are we gonna talk about?
Okay, if you guys will be quiet, I will announce it. EA is pitching ideas for a Need for Speed movie. Paramount, Sony, and Warner Brothers are all interested in the project. EA has teamed up with Hollywood producers John and George Gating to try to make it happen.
Not Paul and Ringo?
So, basically, they want to make the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
That's what they want to do.
Why would they want to bring Vin Diesel back?
I don't know.
But Vin Diesel's just like, man, I'm holding a wrench.
I don't know if Vin
Let's
Diesel
go
would be in it,
race
but have you played Need for Speed?
Go race cars.
It's like a, I mean, like that's what it would be. It would be the Fast and the Furious under a different name.
But I don't want to see Vin Diesel again. He's probably like, baby, I'm too busy raising kids. You go race them cars.
I don't want to see Vin Diesel again unless he's in a Riddick movie.
I don't know. Who would be a perfect kind of racing kind of guy though for a Need for Speed?
John Stamos?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, not John Stamos.
Yeah, hey kids, you love me in Full House. You can love me in this movie.
Brad
We're gonna
Pitt.
race cars.
Queen Latifah.
Wait, actually, wasn't she in one called Taxi?
Yeah.
Buckle up for safety, motherfucker.
That was in the commercial!
And Jimmy Fallon's like, but wait, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to drive a taxi because it's more money.
No, Jimmy Fallon didn't have the taxi. That's why she said buckle up for safety, motherfucker.
Yeah, but he was.
But Jimmy
thinking
Fallon did
capitalist
suck
mindset.
because he's Jimmy Fallon.
He wasn't. He wasn't thinking capitalist.
Yeah, he was.
No, he
Jimmy
wasn't.
Fallon is always thinking capital.
You
You know what really gets me angry?
What really gets you
That
angry?
Capital One commercial where he's talking to a fucking 6-month-old kid and he goes, "You get more money," and the little kid's just flicking shit at him and he's like, "No, I don't care. You're just stupid."
Wait, Jimmy Fallon?
Well, Jimmy
Yeah.
Fallon is stupid. I mean,
Yeah.
You just turned into Ryan Rolls for a second there.
I'm sorry,
That's okay.
but yeah, that's.
Wait a minute. Have you not seen? He's now like the host of the
Jimmy Fallon show?
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon is the host of the Jimmy Fallon show.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a travesty.
No, it's
yeah, it is a
That's a-
travesty that he
that's
hosts his own
against the
If you've
show.
ever seen his show, it's actually really good.
I mean, it's okay.
I mean, it's no Stephen Colbert or Daily Show, but
What
I mean, if
what
you're
about
into
Craig
those
Ferguson? Is it a
I
Craig
am into
Ferguson?
those things.
I know you are.
Is
What's
it,
wrong with them?
is
Tom?
it Craig Ferguson?
But at least it's not Jimmy
He's
Kimmel.
not-
I've never
Craig
even
Ferguson,
seen his
but-
show, but I know someone she's basically a fangirl of Craig Ferguson, and I'm like, I've never seen the show.
He is
And-
awesome.
And she thinks that's like a crime against humanity or something.
Oh, you're missing out.
Who
It's,
says that?
It's someone you don't know.
Oh, okay. One of
Don't
those.
worry about
Yeah,
it.
Alex.
The only
Don't
crime
worry
against
about it,
hu-
Alex. You don't know
The
her.
only crime against humanity is not have seen Family Matters.
That's the only crime against humanity.
Heck, even I've seen Family Matters, and I haven't seen
but
anything.
Jaleel White, he's just so. He's not Urkel. He's like, look at me. I'm Rico Suave, and I'm gonna pork all your women and take all your money.
He doesn't say
And
that.
Sonic.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah, he's just like Sonic. He's like, I'll pork your women and take your money and just go to the next stage of my life and be big, hairy, and scary.
He doesn't say that.
I'm Jaleel White.
He doesn't.
He's no
So
longer.
you're saying Jaleel White?
He's no longer saying.
Wait, you're saying Sonic porks our women?
See,
Well, in that one in Sonic 2006.
Yeah, he did totally get with the human chick in Sonic 2006. It was kind of
A
weird.
human chicken?
Weird.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
but Jaleel, he always loved saying, "Did I do that?"
He always loved saying that.
He loved saying that, and he just sucked.
That was his favorite thing to say.
Yeah, no shit.
I know.
He did not make the nerd thing right. He'd only be
What
a
is
nerd
this topic
if
about
he
again?
would have learned the quadratic
Well,
formula.
it's supposed to be about EA pitching an idea for a Need for Speed movie.
Square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. If he knew that quadratic formula, he would have been Urkel, but he's not Urkel.
He's not
That's
Urkel.
the newest news that I know of.
Hey, Urkel's the shit, so is the actor. Get over it.
Jaleel White just blows
No, he's amazing.
He blows people's testicles out of the water.
He does
That's
that.
because he's amazing.
He's not amazing.
He is.
He is not.
He's amazing.
He's just like, yeah, I banged the male chick. She was porking.
When did he say that?
You're full of shit, Radio Schaefer.
I am not.
Oh, you almost got it, Tom.
Anyway.
Almost.
Yeah, anyway. Does anybody honestly think that a Need for Speed game it would be a good idea?
No.
I think it needs to happen.
Why does it need to happen,
So the
Tom?
EA
So I can watch it. I want to consume.
Okay, who
I
would
think
be
you
great-
just turned
who'd be
into
great-
Warrior. The
Who would be
Warrior.
great for a racing movie? Eugene Levy.
No, wait,
That would be terrible.
wait.
I
Need
know.
for Speed, starring Mark Hamill.
I love Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill is awesome.
Mark Hamill's alright.
He played the Joker in Batman.
He
That's
played
awesome.
Luke Skywalker in Star Wars.
Yeah, that's also awesome.
I mean, it's not as great as some accomplishments people have done, but
What about Mike Myers?
It's okay.
Wouldn't he be good for
Yes.
anything? Wouldn't he be good for a racing kind of movie?
Yes.
I think the only
Needs to
way
be
for
something.
Need for Speed to be good is if it was a comedy starring Mike Myers.
Yeah, see? It would be good.
But he couldn't be British, otherwise
As
it'd
Wayne.
be an Austin Powers
Yeah.
ripoff.
He's gonna play Wayne in a Need for Speed movie. I can picture that. He's just driving along, yelling like,
Yeah!
and then
Just at
some guy
one
pulls
point,
him
just like-
over. Have you seen this boy?
He drifts.
Ah!
He drifts around the corner. Extreme close up. Whoa! Oh, that would be
Oh, that's
delicious.
I would go see it if they fucking did that. I would go see it.
I would definitely see that.
Or Ben Stiller.
Ben, yeah.
oh,
Why? You don't like Ben Stiller?
not really.
Holy.
I liked him more.
You liked him more when he played Jerry Stahl, cocaine addict.
Look,
No.
let's
Yeah.
put it this way.
Yes.
Ben Stiller, he's not the greatest in the world, but let's put it this way. There is a lot of people worse than him, and he does his thing. He does what he does, and
Legend
you
of
can't be
Zelda.
mad at him for it.
I'm not mad at him for
Well,
it.
no, a lot of people are. A lot of people are like, I hate Ben Stiller, blah, blah, blah. It's like,
Well,
you
how
don't have
many
to
Meet the
watch it.
Parents movies has he done at this point?
Three.
Three.
It was
He's done
supposed to be like a trilogy or something.
something like that.
Yeah.
3 movies, trilogy, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So,
Look, hey, let's put it this
You
way.
know what?
They
You
can't
know who
be
should
that
star
bad. You
with
know
Wayne
why?
in this movie, and they,
They
should
can't
bring him
be-
back from the dead so
Hold
he
on.
could do this.
Any movie Robert De Niro does
Leslie
can't
Nielsen.
be that bad.
That's not true.
right.
What movie is he?
Leslie
not
Nielsen
that
is
bad?
like
I
comedy
have a friend
god.
who actually
Yeah.
argues that
I love Leslie
Robert
Nielsen.
De
I
Niro
miss Mr.
hasn't done a good movie since, like, Casino.
Okay, has he seen Stardust?
Yeah, he didn't like it.
What?
Yeah, I swear to
How
God.
did you not like Stardust? Did you like Stardust?
I didn't see it because I
I'm
thought
telling you,
I
bring
thought
Leslie
it was bad.
Nielsen
No,
back from
it's
the
really
dead and
good.
have
Alex,
Mike
Alex,
Myers
what did
as
you think of
Wayne.
Stardust?
That was pretty gay. No, I'm just playing. I like Stardust. I watched that
Robert
with
De
you.
Niro-
I
doesn't-
He
was
just plays
watching that
Lieutenant
with you the
Frank
same
Drebin.
night I made Bill Cosby Gets Crunk.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Frank Drabin
What were you
Doesn't he-
saying?
chasing Wayne
Doesn't
in a
he
Need
play
for
a
Speed
gay
Hot
pirate?
Pursuit movie.
Kind of. But
Is that not the best idea ever?
Alex, he plays a gay pirate, but it's not like what you're
Radio
thinking. It's actually a
Shaver.
really good movie.
But he plays a gay pirate.
No, they didn't. They didn't
So
specifically
he plays
say.
a butt
They
pirate?
didn't particularly say he was gay,
But I mean, he
it's
was gay.
implied. Yeah.
No, he was a whoopsie.
Are we now entering the epistemology of gendered organization?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not ready
Yep.
for that.
Okay, guys. So a Zelda,
Okay, Bill
a Legend of Zelda movie with Ganon played by Steve Buscemi.
Yes!
Or Ganondorf, rather.
He needs to be in this movie too.
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi should be in like every movie.
Yeah! he
And
should-
Kurt Russell. Just because he's Kurt Russell.
Yeah, like Kurt Russell.
Okay.
I love Kurt Russell.
I'd say
Speaking
Kurt
of
Russell
one of my favorite
as
actors.
Solid Snake, but that would just be too obvious.
Oh, come
That's-
on.
oh,
That's
no.
Because he
Solid-
played Snake Plissken.
That's because
That Snake Plissken was fucking
that's because
badass.
Metal Gear was based off those movies.
No,
Oh.
see, he's older now, so
That's
he'd
true.
probably have to play Big Boss.
Yeah. But that
I would
be
go
perfect.
see it if he fucking played Big Boss.
No,
that would be
Just
amazing.
What would be perfect? David Hayter, that he got in shape. He played Snake, and Kurt Russell was Big Boss. That would be effing epic.
I would go see
Elon-
it in a Need for Speed movie.
Big
Big Boss and Solid Snake in a Need
score
for
to
Speed
settle.
movie.
On the tarmac.
And it's all about like the Jeep chase at the end of Metal Gear Solid 1.
It's just
They make a whole movie out of
it's
that.
a 2-hour-long Jeep chase.
Nice.
They just
I
call
love
it. They just call it Need for Speed.
But who would be Otacon in this case?
There wouldn't be.
Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
Or Steve Buscemi.
Yes.
Oh.
Or wait, no. Vince Vaughn as Otacon.
Audubon.
Yeah, that's his name because it's a Need for Speed movie. They changed his name to Audubon.
Audubon. Well, that works too.
Oh, I thought you said Audubon.
Audubon would work too.
Can we make this movie?
Yeah, we need to make this Need for Speed
before the
movie.
real one comes out.
Tom has to play the role of Audubon. What? No. Yeah.
You don't want to be Audubon?
This is an amazing idea.
Oh, it's been a while since I've had this much fun on the podcast.
Yeah, we had a couple of duds lately, but this one is it's some good MacGuffin.
See, I still like the idea of Lieutenant Frank Drebin chasing Wayne in a Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't care what it's about, but there needs to be a Metal Gear MacGuffin.
Metal MacGuffin.
Pardon me.
It's okay, Tim.
Wait,
we all
Metal
do it.
Gear isn't the MacGuffin.
And it's like a
That's
plot
why
point
he's
that you
such
just
a
completely
woman.
drop about halfway through the movie and forget about it, and it's never resolved.
Like in 19th century
Wait.
England.
Isn't
when
it?
you
Isn't the
burn,
MacGuffin
you eat
the
all
Metal
these
Gear?
Gee.
Yeah, I don't know, I guess.
Always
That's some
farted.
good
Holy
MacGuffin.
shit.
But see, that was a plot line that they fucking dropped it with him
but that
experimenting
is-
with it
I'm
themselves.
gonna dive in
It
aneurysm
doesn't. A
because of
MacGuffin
all
doesn't
this
have to
stuff.
be like that.
No, wait. The best Schaefer laugh ever was Mr. Kuhn walked by and just went, "Excuse me." You contorted into the fourth dimension. Like,
We were watching Elvin Lead. I don't know if we've told this story on this show yet, but we were watching Elvin Lead, and it's this
Young
one
character.
part where this young girl goes. She walks into the police department, the police station. And she goes, "Excuse me." Just as my dad was walking by, and without skipping a beat, my dad just imitates, "Excuse me." And we just lost it.
And Schaefer, oh my god! He literally, his body like went into the fetal position. He fell on the floor. He was laughing so hard. The only way I can describe it was he contorted himself into the fourth dimension.
It was beautiful.
It was.
Mr.
He was crying, like his face was like wet with tears.
Mr. Kuhn just brought me to that dimension, and I'll never get to go back to it again unless someone pops in and Elfin leave while Mr. Kuhn is around and he's like lifting a box and he's going.
I'm just imagining the trailer for this movie. Kurt Russell is Solid Snake,
Or Big
and
Boss.
Vince Vaughn is Audubon in Need for Speed
So, are we still gonna
Metal Gear Edition.
Are we still gonna have Queen Latifah in it?
Yep.
Yes,
Yes.
she's Meryl.
For some reason, they decided to have a drag race with the Metal Gear. They're drag racing Metal Gear.
No.
I'm not putting in Queen Latifah's Meryl.
Yes,
No.
yes.
No.
Sniper Wolf.
No.
I can
Um,
for that.
Robert De Niro in drag, so it can be a drag race.
Robert De Niro is Meryl, and Queen Latifah is Sniper Wolf.
Yeah!
You can deal with that shit.
I can deal with that. I can so see Robert De Niro like changing in a bush Russian woman going, I am Sniper Wolf and I am good at sniping.
I'm good at sniping.
Although it might
Wolf.
be a little bit creepy watching Robert De Niro hit on Kurt Russell.
Fucking right! And Kurt Russell will be like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here?
What am I doing?
Just
here?
remember, paycheck.
Yeah. I know, right?
Oh my
So what
god.
does hell feel like, Tom?
Dad, it doesn't feel good.
Okay. Just check.
This really is the best podcast we've done in quite some time.
Fuck, this is hard.
Whoa, how are you supposed to do that?
Oh, that's
Whoa.
how. Okay.
Oh,
Alright, I
You
get
can
it.
jump
He
across
figured
like
it out. He will get it eventually.
Daddy, I figured something out. Now you are thinking with portals and meat.
Go
Portal meat.
past 100,000 miles.
Now you're punching wood.
I'm
Now you're punching
feeling
wood with
very
wood.
scared, and I think I know which way my spaceship goes.
If this Need for Speed movie does not have
She knows ground control to Major Tom. Your son is dead. Is there something wrong? Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Can you hear me, Fox
Major
McCloud?
Yes.
Can you hear?
The very angry fox man.
I want to watch that now.
Oh.
Ian always bugs me to put
You
that
know what
on.
absolutely needs to be in this Need for Speed movie that we're making up, though?
Lopan.
Yeah, Lopan. That would be awesome. But I was gonna say Thunder Kiss 65.
Oh.
I love that song. It's one of my favorites by them.
How in the crap did you?
I'm gonna do it again, too.
Oh, almost got. You guys want to sign off?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
sign off so we
guys.
can watch this epic adventure pan out on
Okay,
Super
this has
Meat
been
Boy.
this has been another edition of Press the Action Button podcast here on digital-delirium.com. I hope that was as fun to listen to as it was to actually produce.
I bet it was.
Because that was
Better than
fucking
Gamble.
hilarious. And we will talk to you guys next week.
It's better
Say
than-
goodbye, Radio Shaker.
Radio Shaver, farewell.
Say goodbye, Teabag.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Say goodbye, Slackerchan.
Coney Island.
Coney Island.
Coney Island 2012! Coney Island 2012!
Yes!
Coney Island 2012.
Social distortion.
Wait,
No, you know who
wait.
should be
Wait.
our president in 2012? Mike Hagar.
Wait, wait.
Coney, oh.
You get it?
Wait a
Not
minute,
Coney
wait a minute,
Island.
wait.
It's just Coney
Wait, I just
2012.
got an idea. Wait,
What?
My
Space?
Little Coney.
Why hasn't that? I think someone's.
Yeah, Jon Stewart actually beat everyone to it.
Okay. Sign off
You
then.
just
Bye.
won that
At
level.
least we're better than Ann Coulter.
I love Ann Coulter.
I think,
I'll read the novels still.
I think Marilyn Manson's better than Ann Coulter. I mean, not Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Monroe.
No. What's his name?
Who?
Charles Manson. Sorry.
Charles Manson.
Oh, you
Yeah.
come on, Marilyn Manson's
Charles
Oh,
Manson's
damn.
better than her.
Yeah, nobody freaking likes her.
Ann Coulter. No one likes her.
What? I like her.
No one except Schaefer.
I like her.
Schaefer also likes men.
I'm not. Shut up. Now I gotta come back to a regular podcast and admit my undying sexuality for women. Do you see what you mean? Can't you see? In the words of the Marshall Tucker Band, can't you?
Oh,
That
whoa!
woman, what she been doing to me? Good song.
That's Martha.
Would you like to sign off, dude?
Yeah, at least we're better than Ann Coulter. It was like sign
That
off
was
agreement.
the song.
Okay, we will talk to you guys next week here on digital-delirium.com. Bye-bye!